Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your host, podcast host, Martell. What's going on? I got me a new cap again from T-Mobile, so I'm just very, very happy and all that. I decided I want to redo this video because the last video I made was kind of a bit of a lackluster and all that. And what got me into making music per se, and that is I've been a songwriter for like 20 some years. I've been recording music since 2007, almost 20 years. So that tells you something. And the reason I'm also going to podcast shows because I literally do vlogging on TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. And this is can't see anything, but right now this is my ring light. Sorry for the mess. Yeah, so on that note, I'm just here. Oh, focus, 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 focus. All right, cool, 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 cool. This is my work. This is my duty. Anyways, starting up my music journey, I was a songwriter. I was actually write poetry when I was 14 years old back, and I went to high school and all that. That's what I pick up. I learned about writing songs from Tupac Shakur and all that. So I was learning about songwriting from Tupac Shakur. He loved writing, written poetry. And I'm very excited. Didn't know that I was going down that route at 14 years old and all that. Oh, thank you. And I'm fully as focused to be a podcast host. I also want to deviate into my Turk, come on, focus. I'm sorry, y'all. This fan have a mind of his own sometimes. Yeah. So let me get focused. I'm very focused now, but the camera isn't. Yeah. So I started my journey at 14 years old. It was a year 2003. My mother had passed and all that. And that was the beginning of starting a healthy well, technically a coping mechanism was recording music and stuff like that. And back to what I was saying, yeah, that was the beginning, like writing songs, poetry, and all that. Then my cousin, which would be also my partner and all that, we just talking about starting our own studio productions and stuff like that because we just got tired of dealing with janky producer. So on this note, on a positive note, like that was the first journey. And what got me into recording music was for a guy that we met with a previous member. We no longer associate feel with him. Yeah, let me see how can I say. I did not know me. Yeah, back this is a story basically that at the Boys and Girls Club, me and my partner, I guess kids were banging on the table and all. My cousin, also be my partner, was freestyle. He's a great freestyle, funny freestyle too. And I kind of admit, starting up, I did not have no kind of experience being a recording artist. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't teach me how to become one. So it's a living you learn situation. So on that note, I'm feeling pretty good. Especially like the little bit of a light. Let me turn this down for a bit. So at that point, we was freestyle and all that. Then we met a guy. His name was Ortiz Road Boy and all that. He was basically our mentor, as far as like getting to the studio and all that. First, he got to teach us how to actually perform on the mic and all that. So that was a lot of learning lessons and all that. And boy, like the recordings was garbage, you know what I'm saying? But it was a fun, interesting experience to hear my voice on a lot of things and all that. And yeah. Oh, wow, I actually like this. I like this a lot. I enjoy, sharing my stories and all that. I want to share more of it. Then we record officially in 2008. That was the same year I graduated from high school. And I still got my high school cap and gown and green and all that. Gotta love green. So on that note, and we met co-producers. I wish I could say their name, but it might be accidentally taken the wrong way. But but it also teaches us about being an artist and all that, like learning the ropes and all that. And what really got me started making music was actually at the time. Unfortunately, most of me and the producers I fell out and all that because either they were unprofessional, incompetent, or didn't take my music seriously, anything. I invested hundreds to thousands of dollars just for recording alone. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious I am and all that about, passionate about my music. I learned from, um, I might get into a lot of trouble with me saying names, but in a respectful way, just get out of context and all that. The first few producers was at Right Time Studio, is no longer there in Toledo, Ohio. He moved to I think Atlanta and all that. And man, another producer at let's just say the studio name, Banging Heart Productions. And boy, I want to shout. Um, it was unfortunate we did fall out, unfortunately, due to undisclosed concerns and all that matters I can't discuss on here. Trying to get my account clean, you know what I'm saying? So let's just pass on to that. That's what I was learning from 2009, from 2019. So we've been, they basically did like 10 years of recording, almost like around uh, close to like 5-6 albums worth of mixtapes and stuff, unreleased material and all that. So we're looking forward to get that hopefully out the way. And it would have been a learning experience. At the time I lost my mother in 2003. Then also in 2014 I lost my dad. And music comfort me for all that. I made the first time that got me inspired making music were my parents. I want to share a bit of my parents' background. My mother was a choir singer. My dad was like a band singer. Like, apologies, motorcycle out of the way, but yeah, my mother was a choir singer. She was singing in choir in churches, and my dad was a band singer and all that. And unfortunately, I wish I had videos of them singing and all that, just show some proof. I've been only child at times. My parents were very close to me. I was close to them, and they was also disabled themselves. And I guess sharing my musical journey while I become a podcast host, I feel like this is the right thing for me. And I've been doing YouTube and on my other account for nearly 20 years since 2007. So that technically tell you how my share my pain, my story, my growth, my fall, um, my ups and downs and all that. And being a podcast host, that for one thing, it taught me how to invest in myself. You know what I'm saying? It taught me how to be independent, which is the title of the video, going independent or remain independent. I was signed to a record label last year, and make a long story short about that, it was basically a scam, and the producers they had sent me for, ironically, either it was too expensive or they refused to work with me, didn't like my style of music. I posted my band lab as Martell Sincere in the descriptions below and all that. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Support your new host. Support your dude. So yeah. On the contrary though, it was just a waste of my time. Got me like waiting for 4 months to say when I supposed to start recording all day. Y'all supposed to got me and all that, and then tell me up front I gotta pay for all this studio time. Then I gotta pay for producers and blah blah blah. I said, if that was the case, why do I even need you? So I had to learn the hard way, and it was so-called people that's supposed to be in the music industry and all that, supposedly have connections and networks and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But ran into issues like when it actually come to like it was wasting my time, wasted. They didn't appreciate me and all that. I'm trying not to come off on a negative note here, but it is for what it is. It was last year was a very negative, toxic time for me. I ain't gonna front to y'all. So let's carry on, move on, and all that. Yeah, be independent. Let's get the negatives out the way again. Just staying obvious. Expenses. I had to learn how to buy a camera, a microphone, a ring light. I just got another ring light from T-Mobile, which I'm wearing T-Mobile. I'm not sponsored or anything, but just for being a customer. I'm looking to get sponsors and endorsements and stuff in the future. If anybody's interested, I'm also in the process of monetizing my account. And I'm in the process. I gotta talk to my apartment to see if I'm eligible to, get wall soundproofing and all that, you know. So that being said, and what made motivate me, I've been telling me and my partner, we've been independent. We didn't been doing our music stuff outside paying producers and stuff like that. We've been doing this independent thing since 2007. You know what I'm saying? Just our blood, sweat, and tears. And I'm very proud of my cousin that he just started working at his new job and all that. I'm very proud of him and all that. So now you can actually build your own studio, you know, and yeah, you could build your own studio. We helping each other, you know, build each other up and all that. Cause make a long story short, just getting dressed in the negatives. I hate to come off sound like this. I apologize for this. Um, yeah. Anyways, what taught me about I learned how to. I've been a video editor for nearly 20 years. Well, Windows Movie Maker, and I just bought Filmola, and I bought Pinnacle Studio. I think I like Filmola because it gets the job done, and I'm working on advancement about self like appendage. You know, that is a negative. It's expensive. You know what I'm saying. There are also other negative, not having support outside in social media and all that. You know, and it's a topsy turvy controversy. You know. Um, Expenses, lack of support, no connections and all that, And I'm still heard that TikTok's gonna go away forever, and that's literally my support line, that and YouTube and all that, and sometimes Twitter and all that. But I don't even use Facebook, Instagram anymore because that stuff is toxic. That's all I can say about that. On this note, and I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Sorry, I didn't want to belch in your ear. So yeah, on the contrary, getting ready to start wrapping this up and all that. It's a privilege to be your podcast host, it's Mr. Martell Sincere, And if you want to know what microphone this is, it's a razor. Cost me $60 and all that. I was thinking buying a boom arm, but the problem I was so stupid on was the desk. I did not notice they have all these weird. I got some type of wood, like type of weird wood, but also metal, and I don't think the clamp gonna fit. That's why I'm kind of nervous. Let's see, that's definitely not gonna fit. So boom arm is definitely not the question, But that's all right, you live and you learn, You go at your own speed, And I realize this too as I'm buying studio program and all that called Reaper and all that, because I technically is new to music production and all that. And y'all gotta bear with me. I'm only one person here. I'm not making no excuses or anything. I'm so kind of like tech illiterate about a lot of about music production and all that. So please bear with me. I'm just one person doing this. And leaving on this note, being independent, the positive, it feels good that you're not just burning for studio time, burning, paying people and all that. Besides getting my website and all that. I don't think I'm trying to make a video about affordability and all that, affordability in mind for the audience and my viewers and all that, where you can get all that stuff at, what I'm saying, if y'all interested. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, support my website at teammartellcloud.com, and please take care of mental health, what I'm saying. And I guess last parting words, what got you interested? What got me interested in podcast hosting, vlogging is my love, what I'm saying? Just like talk to an interesting character, we were talking about another YouTuber, and I'm being thoughtful of this myself. Not saying names or anything because I'm not a rat or a traitor or anything, but on the contrary, it was talk to interesting YouTuber. We were talking about, loneliness. We're talking about, self learning of a journey, walking a lonely walk on this journey. Excuse me, I stutter, so I just want to let y'all know. And I guess because I want to get myself out there, plus I want to have an audience, I want to have a community, I want to make money off of YouTube and social media and all that. So help me grow, subscribe, donate to support my website, I'm working on content every Tuesday as I can, and sometimes the weekends could do my availability, and also video rendering takes a long time. But I am working on videos. Today is April 16, 2014. All right, cool. Anyways, y'all have a great one. Peace, love, and blessings. God bless. Keep God in your life.